Alright, we're going to do a little quick video here. The longer version will be over at the paint stop. We did all this Bedliner stuff this morning, and a couple quick questions. Somebody wanted to know what these bottles were. These are the pearls for the paint, the dry pearl. We got some Xylac pearl at the bottom there, and then we got the candy down there for the candy concentrate. We can put that in the clear, we can put it in 500 blending clear, however you like it, however you prefer it. And I'm going to clean this mess up in here. I'll give you a quick shot. Here's the floor all done. There we go, the red Bedliner. These red boys, she looks good. Get some black carpet in here for some contrast, and then put our diamond plate over there if they still want to do that, you know. We'll see. I'm supposed to come today and check it out. So there we go. From rusty to pretty decent, you know. It's not perfect, but it's a lot better than it was when it rolled in. So there we go. You can see, you can hardly see the seam sealer now. It's buried in the Bedliner, so that's why no tape on the seam sealer. If you wanted to come out super clean, you know, always use the tape. It's a good way to get a nice crisp line. And there you go, bottom of the floor is all done black. Got that looking really good. And we got to pull the tranny out. I fixed the hole up there and the bulkhead, that's all repaired. And we blew a little of that stuff in the wheel wells, you know, we had a little extra, so we did all the wheel wells. So we got all that shit looking good. And we'll get our roll bar back from the powder coaters, get our seats put in here. I gotta send the steering wheel out and have it wrapped in some leather. And I'll put my ignition switch in while that's out being done. We're gonna pull the transmission out later this afternoon, and we'll reseal it. And I clean the engine compartment up with some thinner and a rag. We'll go ahead and pull that tranny out here in a little bit, and pull the side cover off, reseal it, put a flange seal in it, or 2 flange seals. Seal the nose cone up, give it a little shot of paint, and we'll get a can of spray balm undercoating, and take care of the rear of the car there to spruce it up. So this one's drawn to an end. You know, all the components come together. I try to do stuff in pieces, components. You know, we got the motor done over here on the floor. We have our axles done already. So our axles and our motor are ready to go back in. We have to wipe our thinner or wires down with some thinner, and put some wire looms on the fan housing. The axles are repacked. We'll get the transmission done. And this one will definitely be out of here this week, so that's sweet. You know, being that we get the roll cage back, that's out of my control. So the powder coaters had that for a week now. So so yeah, I got a sticker the other day I need to put up, and Robbie, show you his sticker here. Got some mail. I gotta clean a spot off for this. He's got a badass sticker. And Parks and Sand Detailing, and then this is a badass 9/11 sticker, and awesome. So gonna put that up. Robbie, thank you very much for that, and I'll definitely get those up today, and I'll do a little video when I stick them to the wall. I'm gonna keep them in the envelope there, and that came yesterday, so hopefully your stickers went out. If not, I'll get you some in the mail. I know a lot of your stuff went out today. And sent some stuff out to Matt today. And yeah, Matt, I'll send you a couple of those tips. Those seam sealing tips, I got some left over. They come in the sim packs. When you order the sim sealer, they come with those fan tips. So there we go. Humidity's coming down a little bit. It's 80 degrees now, so it went up 10 degrees while we were doing this, and 70% humidity. But all in all, she looks real fine, boys. Looks good. A lot nicer than when she rolled in here. And you know, it was pretty ratty looking in here, and this definitely dresses it up quite a bit. and it should give them some durability factor there. So a little recap: we stripped the floors on this. We cut that rocker open over there and drove the rocker back down to the floor. We seam sealed it with some 2-part seam sealer, and then we went ahead and rapture lined it with some U-Pol rapture liner. So pretty good results. I have to repair that brake cable or brake arm. I'm gonna have to weld a little bit of material in there so it goes click, click, click. The clicking part's worn off the tunnel, and we're about done though. You know, it's reassembly time. So, all right, guys. This primer. Somebody asked if this was white primer, and it's off brown. It's not completely white. It mimics quite a bit smell and look. If you guys, some of you old timers have sprayed the Amber Flint. If you remember the primer that they used to have, the beige sort of tan primer. It's very similar in smell and texture. So it did lay down nice. We got a guide coat all over that. We'll let that sit for about a week. You know, I'm still coming in the building and smelling primer. If you were in a bake situation where you could pop it off, it would be ideal. But of course it's completely catalyzed, you know, but I like to let them go till you can't smell the primer gassing. And then we'll take it outside and block and 600 this down. So I was gonna 400 block it, but there's really no need to. I don't think there's gonna be any spots on it that aren't straight, so we'll just go straight to 600 in the block, and that'll give us more material left as far as primer goes, and we'll try not to go through. The only spot I'm concerned with is the corner of that hood, and that'll show up in the guide coat right away. So all right, guys, I'm gonna go jump in the shower and get the funk off me from the morning there, and we'll come back out here this afternoon and tackle that transmission. Turn the camera back on. So I answered a couple questions: the color of the primer, the pearl over here on the paint bench, and yeah, I'll get that primer or this rapture liner video edited up when Hans gets home, and I might put that over at the Thepaintstop. So all right, guys, have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. And Gerald, GTS Designs, hopefully everything got straightened out, buddy. I don't know if there was a lost email or whatever, but I'm looking forward to trying to help you out, buddy, if I can, with some candy. So if I can get you some samples or whatever, just let Andrea know, email her. I think you guys got that all straightened out this morning. I just wanted to apologize. I do watch your videos though. I don't always comment on them, but I do like your work. I think you do excellent work, and I like your videos, and I know you're you know, a very meticulous guy from talking to other people in the garage, and I like your attention to detail, buddy. You know, not everybody in the garage can get along, I realize that, and you know, we all have mutual friends, but I try to get along with everybody. I try to stay neutral, and for sure on a business aspect, if I can help you out, I'd be more than glad to help you any way I can. So I didn't mean to blow you off or anything like that. It wasn't intentional, and hopefully we got it under control now. A lot of guys will email me and they'll ask me a price on a quart of base, and it's always if you give me a paint code, it's easier. Our system works off OEM paint codes. A lot of the other brands out there, you know, they have orange or they have a purple or they have a bronze, and they don't have a particular paint code. So either I have to do it by an eye match or I have to do it off of a color book. So you know, an OEM paint code or you know, the U code or whatever. But that would help significantly, you know, when you're acquiring about paint prices and such. So yep, there we go. I think I covered everything, and yep, we'll go ahead and let that dry for a little while, and we'll see you guys a little later.